I remember picking up a few issues of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga as a kid. It was so cool seeing the characters brought to life in comic form. Both the anime and the manga made the card game feel so alive. And in return, playing the card game made you feel more connected to the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, today I wanted to show you another card game that's followed a similar path. One that's been adapted into multiple comic series, including an ongoing online free-to-read manga. I'd like to introduce you all to the world of Morigins. But before we dive into the manga, let me catch you up on the trading card game. Morigins is a retro-style, easy-to-pick-up card game created by the Monster Club Corporation. The cards feature all kinds of monsters, many of which can power up into more advanced forms, and you can use them to build your side of the board and battle your opponent. Now, according to the lore, these monsters are digitally housed inside the cards and form strong bonds with their owners, kind of like Pokeballs in Pokemon. Now, if you're playing the card game, that concept might not seem super important, but it's more fleshed out in the manga. If you've purchased a starter set, which comes with 2 decks, a booster pack, and a guidebook, you've probably already seen the mini manga printed on the back of that guidebook. It gives us our first look at the main character of the Monster Club universe, a mysterious figure who appears in every Monster Club story. A being reportedly recorded throughout history, who emerges in times of great conflict to offer humanity a chance at peace, through a battle of games. This figure is known as the Three-Eyed Half-God, the Spectre of Games. In the starter set manga, we also get to see how the real Morigins game is played, and how the characters use their cards in battle. It's really a great starting point for understanding the world and the basic mechanics of the card game. But we're gonna be diving deeper, because today we are diving into the ongoing Morigins manga series, which is being released chapter by chapter online, and is planned for a physical release later in the future.
First discovered in an ancient tomb, Morigins is now the most retro trading card game in the world. You see, Morigins and humans get along quite well. The now fully digital Morigins live in the cards provided by the Monster Club Corporation. Morigins power up and down in all sorts and forms, but their players do need the necessary cards to do so. Players compete to become the best players in the world, but some players have other goals too. And you are precisely on time, for the match is about to begin!
The Morigins manga series starts off with our main character, an adventurous boy who battles alongside his Morigins companion, Origin. We get to see how Morigins power up and down during battle as he faces off against a snarky little boy named the Dude, or so he calls himself. Honestly, he's more like the Dud.
And now that Origin's back, it's time to power up. Into Mori Form 1! Attack, uh-oh!
Oh, an equal fight, so both Morigins power down. And we have a winner!
You're a cheater!
Haha, there's no way. Origin won fair and fair.
Don't act like a baboon! I monitor all rules and Origin won fair and sphere!
And he's a really good cheater! I've never lost!
'Cause you've never played! Now can anyone pop these balloons?
As we progress through the story, we learn that a protagonist is not the "I want to be the very best" type, but rather someone who is fascinated in taking pictures of rare Morigins. He travels deep into the wilderness and has the skills to track down and snap pictures of elusive powered-up Morigins. As he approaches a majestic Skignetti, we learn that wild Morigins hide their own cards from those who wish to capture them. Now, this is a pretty neat idea, and it makes me wonder how Morigins came to life in the first place, and why do they have a unique card that is linked to them? As our protagonist makes his way back to his RV, he overhears the plot of the story unfold on the TV, a news station talking about a recent disturbance among Morigins duelists.
Recent errors in the Morigins system can no longer be dismissed as isolated incidents. Affected players have gathered at the corporation's headquarters, demanding an explanation. Players claim their Morigins are exhibiting hostile behavior towards civilians, and in some cases, even running away. The Monster Club Corporation claims that Morigins technically cannot stray far from their assigned cards. A press release claims the new patch restores control and urges players to keep Morigins connected and secured inside their cards. However, players worldwide are defying the call, disconnecting from the Morigins network altogether. This follows the mysterious disappearance of the company's chief executive, known only as the Spectre of Games, who is now officially designated by global intelligence agencies as a most wanted dangerous individual.
That's when our protagonist hears a knock at the door. It's the dude, sporting a brand new hat, and he's back for another pummeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join our hero's dramatic and inevitable rematch. Again, we find ourselves at the edge of our seats as yet another game is about to begin.
They have a short battle and the dude cheats, and he ends up losing. But a strange figure shows up and mysteriously freezes the cheater.
Ah, Master Ray, in your absence there have been several things bothering me. They have tailored me an aubergine suit, and I do have my limits. An aubergine suit, you hear?
We'll get it fixed, Rolemaster. My apologies. I've watched your match. There's something I wish to discuss with the two of you, but now is an inconvenient time. May I come in?
The so-called Spectre of Games was invited inside, but before they can get down to why he's here in the first place, a police officer shows up at the door.
There we have him.
It seems that the Spectre of Games was followed.
Open up.
Officer, by this late hour, please do come in.
Wait outside.
Are you here to give my nephews a parking ticket? I'm sure nobody's bothered.
No, ma'am, I'm looking for someone and got intel that certain someone was around these parts.
Oh, officer, I hope we aren't in danger.
Ma'am, what's wrong with this dude?
He's always like that.
And why is there so much steam coming from upstairs?
Just the hubby turning the bathroom into a sauna.
I'll have to check.
Careful there, he's prudish. Oh, look now, is that your Morgan? Did Officer make you stand guard? Aren't you adorable? Now, no dragon.
Excuse me, sir. Sir!
My word! Can a man not have 10 minutes to himself?
Orbic, start the car! Out of this madhouse!
Bye-bye, officer.
After they get rid of the police officer, the Spectre of Games, also known as Ray, explains how we must discuss something in secret with our main protagonist. The Spectre of Games explains how after one of his closest associates, the Spectre of Games explains how after one of his closest associates, I can't say associates. The Spectre of Games explains how after one of his closest associates disappeared, many Morigins started acting strange, even attacking their own owners. Also, some players were voluntarily allowing their Morigins to be powered up way past their limits. These players uploaded their Morigins to a network other than the Monster Club Corporation's network. And although it made their Morigins much stronger, they even started running away from their owners. The public believes that the Monster Club Corporation are behind these attacks, and now the Spectre is under fire and is wanted. The Spectre asks the main protagonist to track down powerful Morigins and to make sure that they do not get into the hands of these hackers. Whether or not the Spectre is telling the truth is yet to be seen. But our protagonist decides to agree, teaming up with the dude and tracking down the hackers and these elusive, powerful Morigins. Where will our heroes go next? What sort of Morigins will they be able to track down and capture? And who is the Spectre of Games? Now, this video serves as an introduction to the story, and if you want to learn more, please read chapters 1 to 10 for free on the Monster Club website or through their Instagram, and I will link that down below in the description. But I really recommend that you give the manga a read and sign up to the Monster Club newsletter to have the next chapters sent to you upon release. Now, this is a very fun and unique manga filled with great art and full of great characters and plot development. I think it really truly gives the nostalgic feeling of reading 2000s manga. Being able to play the actual card game after makes you feel so invested in the story. I absolutely love it. And if you are interested in the card game as well, I recommend purchasing the starter set, which comes with a 2-player starter deck a booster pack, a guidebook, and a separate Morigins manga other than the one that we looked at today. Thank you all for watching this far, and please like the video and subscribe for more Morigins and Monster Club content. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.